Another eventful week in the turbulent life and times of petulant Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex, but not necessarily His Royal Highness, of course. After plugging his new Netflix documentary Heart of Invictus with a standard issue dollop of his own victimhood, the renegade royal discovered that it wasn't enough. Despite Harry wailing that he had no one to turn to as he suffered a mental breakdown after returning from combat in Afghanistan, the five in the witness box, pursuing the latest of his numerous legal actions against the newspapers he hates. Britain is Harry's country, a country he fought bravely for in Afghanistan. This ancient land is in his blood. So we will continue to see the prince on his beloved home territory. But whether we will ever see Meghan here again is another matter. My money's on no. The self-styled Queen of California, the monarch of Montecito, has divorced Britain. It's all over between us, which begs the burning question, do we care? Answers on a postcard, please. Well, Dave, do we care?
That is a very long way of saying I don't really care about this. I think you actually love Harry and Meghan.
Oh, I do, but not for the reasons that they would like.
Yeah.
And they're a great story.
I've never heard anyone talk more about Harry and Meghan than you.
Well, that's because they're a great story.
They sell.
You know, if you do something about Harry and Meghan, people want to watch it. I mean,
And if you genuinely didn't like them, just stop talking about them.
No, I don't think
dislike
that's what
them. I as you quite rightly say it, my apathy about all of the royals knows no bounds, really. But certainly Harry and Meghan, I could care less. However, they are a great story. They're interesting, aren't they? What do you think, Dave?
I think it's mad that we treat the royal family like they're a normal family. You know what I mean? Like, I think this is mad. A normal family wouldn't behave.
Do you know what?
Like
I bumped into William and Kate in Tesco's the other day. There they were, in the aisle, getting all their shopping. Now it's time to take a good look at my bulging fan mail, but sack of fan mail. I get millions every week, fans appreciating all my work. So it's a section we call Mean Tweets. You're going to find out why. Here's the first one. Somebody who can't spell very well. Kevin O'Dullivan. I see. It's wordplay.
That's a
that is clever. Kevin
clever.
O'Dullivan. I see what you did there. That's why you get the small bucks. Kevin O'Dullivan has taken over from Mike Graham as the biggest idiot on Talk TV. Thank you, that's a policy. All he does is shout uninformed opinions. He thinks he is the god of all media. If I could bottle his self-confidence, I would market it and eradicate child poverty. His mate Bill Gates would probably like that. Whoever sent that, you're mad. What the hell was that? What the hell was that?
There you go.
You've got any tweets, Dave?
I've got a couple. I mean, I've just come back from the Edinburgh Fringe. I think my best review was from an audience member who said...
The audience member?
The singular audience member. He said,
so your dad turned up then?
Oh, he did. Oh, it was great. And he said something to me that I thought was brilliant. He said, you strike me like the sort of person that used to eat crayons. Which I thought was such a disgusting...
What did you say? What do you mean used to? The planes don't fly, the trains don't work, the boats don't stop, the migrants just keep on coming, the NHS is a dysfunctional disaster, and the government is controlled by a bunch of left-wing civil servants who haven't been to the office in living memory. And now, drum roll, it turns out that the nation's jerry-built schools are death traps slung together with concrete's answer to the chocolate aero bar. As a result, some schools were in no fit state to open for the new term, and now kids all over the country face the grim prospect of a throwback to the lockdowns with a return to the dreaded online lessons at home.
I think this is, particularly symbolic. I mean, the entire crisis behind the concrete school crisis. I think it's symbolic of Britain as a whole. Britain itself is crumbling, and the government are doing nothing to pick up the pieces.
Almost like 13 years of having the Tories in power isn't working anymore.
But a great show. Thank you so much to Dave. He's off to do another of his empty auditorium shows. And always a pleasure to see Reem Ibrahim. So great show. Thank you very much. That's all we've got time for tonight. I'll be back next week with another sparkling edition of What Just Happened?